Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. So today I'm doing a video all about a question that I get asked all the time, and that is how do I apply foundation and makeup on top of dry, flaky skin? If you follow me and you are familiar with my channel, you know I am big on anti-aging skincare, and one of those products being Retin-a and retinols. I use them all the time. They are a staple in my skincare routine, but if you're familiar with Retin-A's and retinols, you know that they can cause dry patches on the skin, they can cause flaky areas on the skin, and that can make makeup application, specifically foundation application, a little bit tricky. So because I've been using Retin-a and retinols for a long time now, I kind of have perfected the exact things to do to really counteract any of that like dry, flaky skin. So even if you don't use Retin-a or retinols, but you have dry like winter skin, these tips will still benefit you as well. So let's just jump into it. Tip number one is we have to exfoliate our skin, and that is really important because if you have dry winter skin, if you use Retin-a or retinol, you know you get those dry, flaky patches of skin, and we really want to exfoliate and shed the outermost layers of skin and get rid of any of that flaky dry patches that are clinging to our skin so that we can create a very smooth base before we apply our makeup for the day. The two exfoliating products that I've been using now that have been really working for my skin, one of them is this one right here. This is the Cellex-C, the Speed Peel Facial Gel. Now this is the back bar size. It does come in a smaller size. This is the back bar size that they use on facials and in-office procedures because this product works so insanely well for exfoliating the skin. And what this is it's a green kind of like cream, and what you do is you take your bare dry skin and you just take a little bit of this on your fingers and massage it into the areas of any dry patches or dry areas that you want to exfoliate off, and you just leave this on your skin for 2 minutes. That is why it's called the Speed Peel, because it literally only takes 2 minutes, and you will be left when you wash this off with the most exfoliated, softest skin. It really works. It's absolutely amazing. Like I said, they use this product when you get like a facial done because this just really helps to really quickly exfoliate the skin. You do only need to use this once a week because you don't want to exfoliate your skin too much, but this is a great quick option. I just used this morning before I applied my makeup, and again I do use this once a week. It is fabulous on the skin. It really leaves your skin soft and glowing and very smooth. So it really works. It is super quick. That's why I love it, because I do this in the morning before makeup, and once a week with this is all you need. It's so amazing. This is the other exfoliator that I showed you guys in a video before that I love. Now this one you can use more than once a week, so I do use this one about twice a week, and then I use the Cellex-C Speed Peel about once a week. So just a couple of days a week, just really want to exfoliate the skin. This is the Is Clinical Tri-Active Exfoliant. This again will help take off any of those flaky dry patches on your skin. You will be left again with smooth, soft skin, no dry patches. It works absolutely phenomenal. There's 3 main ingredients to this exfoliant. They have botanical enzymes, they have microbeads, and they have salicylic acid. So when you do this, again, it comes out in a little cream type of consistency. Take a little bit in your hand on dry skin. Again, you just apply it and massage it into your face. Now this one you want to leave on for about 2 to 3 minutes. Again, let everything really soak into your skin. Let those enzymes really break up those dry dead skin cell patches, and when you wash this off again, it really leaves your skin with a glow. It is soft, it is smooth, and it really is amazing. You can use this in the daytime, nighttime, whatever suits your needs the best, but it really does help to remove those dry patches. So exfoliating your skin is a big thing to get rid of those dry patches, to make your makeup go on really smooth. Tip number 2 is to make sure you're using the right moisturizer. A lot of times people don't switch up their moisturizers from the summertime to the winter time, and that can be another reason why this time of year that you are just seeing more dry, flaky skin, is you have to have the proper moisturizer for your skin type. And that goes for Retin-a and retinol users as well. You really want to make sure you're using the right type of moisturizer. You want a deeply hydrating moisturizer that has ceramides, hyaluronic acid, glycerin, ingredients like that that's going to really deeply moisturize your skin. So I'm going to show you 2 products that really work on my dry, flaky skin. Now you guys know I used all different types of moisturizers, all different products. I like to switch it up, but this is my go-to for dry, like flaky skin. It's the Skin Medica TNS Ceramide Treatment Cream. This moisturizer is a lifesaver if you have dry, flaky skin. You can also use this moisturizer post-procedure, so it's good on sensitive skin, and it just is amazing. It really gives your skin the most beautiful glow. If you have like dehydrated, dry skin, you know how your skin just looks so dull and just crepey and blah. Like this brings life back to it. Every time I put this on, your skin just becomes like plump and healthy and glowy. So this moisturizer is just so amazing if you have dry, flaky skin from Retin-a, from retinol, or just winter skin in general. I highly recommend this, as well as this little guy right here. This is another ingredient, another product that I would definitely suggest adding to your skin before you apply your makeup, and that is a hyaluronic acid. Now this one is the Cellex-C, the Hydra 5 B complex. It's very similar I should say, to the SkinCeuticals, the B5 hydrating gel. It's a liquid kind of gel form that comes in a dropper. I really like this one a lot, and what I do is I can apply this to my skin before my moisturizer, or what I'll do a lot of times is take a little drop of this and actually add it in my moisturizer and apply them together, and it just really helps to deeply hydrate your skin. Hyaluronic acid really gets deep into the skin and plumps from the inside out, so it's really beneficial if you have that dry skin or if you are looking to moisturize your skin from deep within. So I always recommend that you add something like this to your skin before makeup application. It just helps to make your skin a little bit more plump. It helps to moisturize deep within your skin, and like I said, if you do apply this, you can apply this first, let it soak in, and then apply your moisturizer on top to lock this in, or you can apply them kind of together and mix them together. Either way is fine, but this definitely does help that dry, flaky, correct skin. So number 3 is find the right foundation for your skin type. And I know this one kind of sounds like it should be a no-brainer, but it kind of took me a while to figure this out myself, especially if you watch YouTube videos and you get sucked into watching everybody's foundation routines and favorite foundations, and you want to try those foundations. They might not suit your skin the best. If you have dry skin, if you have flaky skin, if your skin is peeling from Retin-A and retinols, you do not want anything that's going to be a matte foundation. Those are just going to suck any moisture out of your skin, and you don't want that. You actually want a foundation that's going to give you hydration, that's going to make your skin look a little bit dewy, that's going to look a little bit glowy. Anything that's matte or super oil control or very long wearing, if it states that it's very long wearing, most of the time that means it can be a little bit drying to the skin. So I'm going to share with you guys my favorite foundations that I have found throughout my course of trying multiple foundations, what works for my skin the best when it is flaky, when it is peeling from Retin-A. And the first one is the Gerda Spillman Biofond. If my skin is very dry, if I am peeling, if I'm flaking, this I can put on and my skin just looks absolutely flawless. You don't see the flakes, you don't see any type of dryness to my skin whatsoever. I can apply this when I am peeling like crazy from that Sanita's retinol peeling cream that I told you guys about. I can apply this like directly after like shedding off some skin, and you won't even be able to tell that my skin is dry. This is just a phenomenal like miracle worker foundation if you have dry skin, and especially if you are like actually flaky and peeling, because somehow this just hides all of that and just makes your skin look absolutely perfect. Another one that I really like is the YSL, the Touche Éclat Radiance Awakening Foundation. This one again is really good if you have dry skin. I find it just kind of glides over your skin, has a nice little glow to it, but doesn't show any of those dry, flaky skin patches. So this is one that I use as well. Also, the Natasha Denona Face Glow Foundation. This one is very dewy, it's very glowy, it's very hydrating on the skin. Again, I absolutely love this foundation when my skin is dry or dehydrated. It just really helps to kind of like make your skin look, again, more plump and glowing and not so dehydrated and dull looking. So I really like this one a lot. Again, this is a fabulous foundation for hiding those, you know, Retin-A dry patches and stuff like that. And last but not least is my good old La Mer foundation. This one is amazing for my skin, even when it's a little bit dry, when it's dehydrated. It does help with hiding any like dry patches on my skin. Now, I will say though that out of all of these foundations, honestly, the one that hides any flakiness the best is this one right here, the Gerda Spillman. If my skin is just super dry or just super flaky and just nothing is just, you know, helping the shedding skin come off, anything like that, like this will absolutely hide any of that. So I love all of those foundations. I do use all of those foundations when my skin is dry or peeling, but I have to say that Gerda Spillman just goes above and beyond for hiding that dry, patchy skin. Tip number 4 is you want to make sure you're using the correct makeup primer. So not only do you want to use the correct foundation for your skin type, but you really want to make sure you're using the correct makeup primer as well. There's a lot of primers out there that are oil controlling or mattifying or pore shrinking or whatever they might claim, but they're actually going to dry your skin, and you don't want that. You want to add moisture to your skin. When you have those Retin-A flaky patches, and if you just have that winter dry skin anyway, you want to add as much moisture to your skin as possible. So there's a lot of primers out there that are just not gonna be the best for your skin. You really wanna add a moisturizing primer to your routine before your makeup. So now again, I've tested out so many different primers. These really work well. And before I get into my exact primers that I use, I'm going to share a quick little tip with you guys that really works and just makes a huge difference. And the tip is for the eye area, because I know me personally, my under eyes can get dry, whether it's just the time of the year or just whatever. As you get older, you'll notice that your under eyes just get dry. So this tip has helped me out so much with adding that hydration to my under eyes, and my concealer, my makeup goes on so much better when I do this. So what I do is I take my favorite under eye primer. This is the Amazing Cosmetics Line Smoother Plus Primer. I showed you guys this in a bunch of videos. It made my best of 2016 video. I just squeeze a little bit out and then I apply it under my eyes, smooth it under the eye area before I apply any makeup. But what I do next is absolutely key to making your under eyes just look so plump and hydrated before makeup. I take my Marula facial oil, and what I do is I just take a little bit of that facial oil, I put it between my fingers, and I dab that over top of the primer that I just applied. I just apply it around the eye area like this, and then I take a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, and I push that oil into my skin, and then I let it sit for a good couple minutes before I go in with foundation. But all I do is just apply that little bit of facial oil under my eyes and then blend that into the eye area. It makes such a big difference, you guys, with how your concealer, with how your under eye looks. I will have to show you guys in my next tutorial exactly what I do, but literally that is all I do. Facial oil, dab it on, press it in with the damp beauty blender. Your eyes will just look so much younger and hydrated. And I'm telling you guys, it's absolutely amazing. This is what I've been using every single day under my eyes before I do my makeup and everything. I also use this facial oil at night too. It's so hydrating and so plumping. So I love that. But definitely try that tip. Let me know if you guys have tried that or what you think when you try it. Because when I first tried it, I was like, oh my gosh, like it makes such a big difference. Okay, so back to the primers that I absolutely love that just really work against that dry, flaky skin. This one right here, it's the YSL Instant Moisture Glow. I really love this stuff. It comes out really nice, kind of like a serum type gel, and it's very hydrating on the skin. This one, you don't feel a lot of silicone at all. It's just very deeply hydrating and really sets your makeup really nice throughout the day. I love the way this one feels. It just really gives you soft, hydrated skin. This one's just one of my favorites. Anytime I have dry, flaky skin, or if my skin just looks dull or dehydrated, I pull this out for my primer because it's amazing, makes your skin feel amazing, and I love it. And then the other one I highly recommend, I pull this one out so much again, it's the Jurda Spillman, the Hydra Pearls. It's a makeup primer, but this one comes out as like more of a, I want to say like moisturizing, I have to open it first. This one comes out more as like a moisturizer. It's not like your typical primer at all. You do not feel any silicone in here. This one actually has some good skincare ingredients to it. It's very moisturizing to your skin. But I feel like a primer, to me, basically is just perfecting your skin before makeup. And a lot of times what that means is hydrating the skin properly. If your skin is not hydrated properly, your makeup is not gonna go on properly. So I think one of the best tips to get your skin in shape for applying makeup is to really make sure your skin is properly hydrated. A lot of times it comes down to that. So this Jurda Spillman makeup primer is just that. It's very hydrating. It gives that illuminating glow to your skin. It's phenomenal. Absolutely amazing. I reach for this one all the time. And finally, tip number 5 is one that I've talked about so much on my channel. You see me do it all the time on my channel. I use a beauty blender when I apply my concealer, when I apply my foundation. All I do is dampen this sucker up, and then I take my concealer and I dab it on like this. I apply my foundation with this. I mean, this just puts moisture into your skin. If your skin has the dry, flaky patches, and if you're using a brush, a lot of times those dry, flaky patches are just going to be exfoliated up with your foundation, and you're gonna see the dry skin like just balling up all over the place. You wanna apply your foundation, your concealer with a damp beauty blender, because again, that's not moving around your skin. It's not helping to like aggravate any of those dry patches. You're literally just applying moisture with your foundation, and you're going over and you're dabbing over any of those dry patches. So you're kind of concealing them as you do that. You're not like roughing them up and making them worse. So a beauty blender goes a long way for makeup application with those flaky dry patches. And that's it. Those are my 5 tips to really get your skin in shape before you apply your makeup if you have dry, Retin-a, peeling, flaky skin. These just make the world of difference difference. Again, even if you don't use Retin-A, if you don't use retinol, but you just have dry skin or you have dry winter skin, these tips are just an absolute must because I really feel like a lot of times with makeup application, it's how your skin is in shape before you apply your makeup. So it took me some time to figure out the best ways to apply my makeup and just really hide any of those dry flaky patches that Retin-A can cause with your skin, but these definitely really work. Let me know if you have any questions. Believe me, you guys, I feel you on the dry, flaky skin. It is a struggle, but these things absolutely will help exfoliate, moisturize properly, make sure you're using the correct foundation, make sure you're using the correct primer, and definitely try that beauty blender. Don't use a brush. Dab over any dry patches when you're applying your foundation and stuff with a beauty blender. It just works so well. So thank you all guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you are new so you don't miss any future videos. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.